lesson closing. Honestly, I think that was a really great lesson. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. We touched on some important factors in the fairway bunker, positioning ourselves to make birdie on par fives. Definitely some, high level player thoughts and course management stuff that we touched on, the past 30, 45 minutes or so. So definitely some important stuff.
I agree. And out of this, was there anything that you would have changed? Meaning, maybe you should have done this in the bunker instead of what we were talking about. What are your thoughts on that?
Right. Well, one, in the ideal world with how big the fairways are at Emerald Dunes, we can position ourselves in the fairway off the tee, but over the course of hitting 14 drives throughout the day, you'll miss one left or you miss one right, and you'll end up in a hazard. So it's bound to happen. It's important to mentally prepare for one of the more challenging shots of the round, being that fairway bunker shot, whether it's on a par 4 or a par 5. If you have to hit a green in regulation from a fairway bunker, that's a challenging shot, and there's a lot of shot value there. So yeah, I would say the few things that we touched on are key factors and key simple thoughts that you could take with you every single time you end up in a fairway bunker. And there's a few things. We'll have some soft grip and arm pressure, not a lot of tension in the arms is one. Focus on ball first contact, so ensuring that low point of the swing is in front of the golf ball. Definitely don't want to hit behind the golf ball at all in a fairway bunker. You can get yourself into some trouble. Strive for center contact, so if you are laying up or even trying to hit the green in regulation, making sure you hit your ideal carry number. You hit your intended number for that golf shot is super important, because if you were to thin it, that ball has the potential to go long, and if there's trouble over the green, you're in trouble there. Or if you miss it fat, you're going to be short, and there could be hazards along the way. Water, we're in Florida, lots of water and bunkers, so soft grip pressure, ball first contact, center contact, and then just ensuring that from the face on angle, your upper center, your sternum is in line with the golf ball. Having unnecessary tilts will manipulate the low point of the swing. So say those few factors are very key to success in the fairway bunker.
I agree. And one last thing, do you think using a 9-iron was really appropriate, or do you think we could have used an 8 or 7? Obviously, the bunker's lower, it's more flatter.
Right.
We don't have to go over a ridge. Do you think that was a good call?
Yeah, so I think we had maybe 300 yards to the hole for the specific shot we're talking about. You hit a 150, 160 club to leave yourself, a 9-iron or a wedge into the green. So I think we certainly could have taken less loft and tried to get the ball closer to the hole from that fairway bunker, but I think the reason we chose that club is because the amount of loft kept us safe from hitting that lip of the bunker, no matter the quality of the strike. And yes, Decade Golf says if we do get closer to the hole, if our next shot is shorter, we have more opportunity to score and hit a better shot, which makes sense. But I think we chose the right club in the circumstance of safety and course management. It was the easiest shot to hit with the most margin for error that still kept us in position to make a birdie. So I'd say that's the reason why we chose the club that we did.
Sounds good. All right, well, that's it for this lesson. Tommy, thank you again.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Yep.